You're asking me why you can't see Brooke?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a difficult question, is it?
No, no, it's a very simple question, and it has a very simple answer. Brooke is sick.
Oh, how serious?
We don't know.
She's sick, man. She was fine yesterday when I talked to her.
Well, I know that that's the way these things happen sometimes, you know?
What things?
The flu?
That's what she has, the flu?
Well, must be something very much like that, you know? It's fever, chills, general pains,
Oh,
aches.
wow, I'm sorry.
Yo, so she.
Yeah. What's she gonna do about the trial?
I don't know.
I mean, if she can't make it, I mean, what is she gonna do?
That's hard to say.
Are you okay? You're not afraid to be around?
No, I'm fine. I've had my shots.
Well, good. I have too. Listen, I'm just gonna go upstairs just to see her. Have Trevor and Belinda call.
No, really, you really shouldn't go up there.
I'll be fine.
No, really. I mean, you know, what about your kids? You don't want to take the bug home to them, do you?
No, never thought of that.
Well, and besides, we don't really even know. If it's the flu, it could be one of those terrible viruses or some sort of incredible, hideous infection that takes over whole villages, you know? Who knows? But better safe than
Dixie.
sorry. Edmund?
We've known each other a long time, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
And I've always considered you a fine woman, full of principle, values.
Thank you very much, Edmund.
Why am I getting this feeling I'm getting the Pigeon Hollow shuffle?
Excuse me?
What deep, dark secret are you hiding from me?
Dad, I know this is risky, and I'm sorry. But it's the only way I could come up with to keep Jamie's life from going down the tubes until I can get Brooke back.
Okay, but we need to concentrate. I'm just not used to coloring outside the lines. We're gonna have to do this right. We won't help anybody if we get found out.
Meaning?
Well, meaning is it's a bit more complex than you might think.
Wait a minute, you having second thoughts?
No. It's just it's not
Tad,
gonna
we're
be that
in,
easy.
and we're gonna stay in.
What's so complex? All you gotta do is say the...
forms to fill out. We've got to create some records,
We
right?
have test results to concoct.
Yeah.
Where the devil are we going to get a body?
A body?
Yeah. So we're gonna need a living, breathing person.
We're gonna need
in that
somebody
bag.
who can pretend to be Brooke.
I thought about that. I got it nailed.
You won't do.
No, I'm not talking about me. I called someone else.
I got your call about the job, Tad. It's WRCW, right? I got the weather person gig. Oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna be such a good forecaster. You just wait. There's highs, there's lows, there's dry lines, there's wet lines, there's fronts, there's rain events, there's wind events. Oh no, personalized. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make those big boys forget there ever was a Willard Scott. Thank you so much.
Kelsey, this isn't about doing the weather at WRCW.
Oh. Okay. Would that be more like an uh-oh?
It would.
Oh, boy. This sounds heavy.
Very.
What is it?
We're having an emergency family crisis.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? I'm here, at your disposal.
Hope we don't all regret this someday.
Should I be scared?
No. Look, I'll fill you in the details in my office, all right? We need to be authentic.
Oh, that would be me.
Thanks, Kel. Thank you, everybody.
All right, let's go. Typhoid Mary.
And who would Typhoid Mary be?
Well, interesting lady.
Well, I think it's time for me to go and be creative with those test results.
Just a minute. I just want you to know something. I realize how big this is. This thing I'm asking you to do.
I understand the stakes.
Yeah, well, so do I. Except I'm not talking about Brooke or Jamie. I'm talking about you and Jake. If anything goes wrong, Allie won't be the only person on that unemployment line.
Boy, you still have that old meter in there, don't you?
What meter's that, Dixie?
You know, the one that goes off whenever old Dixie needs a lift? Or a quick shoulder to cry on, a quick joke? You know, being around you's always been very, very good for my soul.
Same here.
Do you remember all of the war stories you and I used to share about Ted and Brooke?
Yeah, those were some sessions.
Yes, they certainly were. You have no idea if I hadn't had you to talk to.
Likewise.
I think my fingernails were getting pretty short.
Come on, Dixie. You could have hung on by yourself. There was steel under that peaches and cream.
Well, I don't know about that, and I certainly didn't feel like it back then. I felt like you just giving me so much hope, you know, when I was ready to throw in the towel.
You mean Tad marrying Brooke when he should have married you and she should have married me?
Things got a little screwed up.
Royally!
I remember something that you said, though. It made it so much easier.
What's that?
You came in and you said, well, isn't this nice? We both ran into two people that we love, having returned from their honeymoon with each other.
Yeah, I know. It's funny now.
Yes, but it wasn't back then, that's for sure. I would have disintegrated if you hadn't patching me up.
I would have drowned in my own self-pity if you hadn't been there. Just keep me afloat.
Well, we'll be life rafts forever.
Forever. But...
What?
Yeah, but there's that meter that you keep telling me about that makes me pick things up. What's really going on, Dixie?
Going on?
Dixie?
Edmund, all I know is that Brooke is sick and she cannot be disturbed.
That's it.
And I'm sure that she appreciates your concern, and I will tell her that you stop by as soon as she wakes up.
Dimitri,
What?
Dimitri, he spent the night. He said he spent the night, all night with Brooke, didn't he?
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, everybody else is under a pile of rubble at holidays. He's here pitching his plan.
Plan? What plan?
Dimitri had everybody fooled.
I'm not following you.
Yeah, he was so reformed.
Edmund,
1 minute, she's in court, battling to save her neck. And then she spends one night with Dimitri, and all of a sudden she wakes up with the flu?
People do get sick.
Dixie, I want you to tell me something. And I want you to tell me the truth. Did Dimitri tell you not to let me go upstairs and see Brooke?
No. I promised Tad I wouldn't let anybody see Brooke.
Tad?
And I take my promises very seriously. All right, so if you want to get by me, you're gonna have to go whack me with the 2x4.
Tad and Dimitri?
I'm sorry.
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not gonna pick up a 2x4 and hit you with it. But I'm gonna get the truth out of Dimitri one way or another. It is really good to see you again.
Tad, I smell disaster like fat on a fire.
Tad, if someone were to come up to me and threaten that I would never see you or Jake again, I would do what you're doing.
Well, there's only one difference. I'm not jeopardizing my professional career. And even if I was, I don't save lives for a living. You do. What you do matters a lot.
Being a parent matters just as much.
Strange, isn't it? You're the one that taught me to play by the rules. Gave me principles. And here I am asking you to compromise yours by doing something like this.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd be compromising my principles if I didn't. Look, Tad. I wish Brooke had found some other way of trying to deal with the problems.
So do I.
Right, but she didn't. Now Jamie's at risk. We're doing it for Jamie.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Something were to happen to that little fellow, I would never forgive myself, knowing that I could have prevented it.
Thank you.
We're in this together. You're my son. What affects you affects me.
Yeah, but
Look, You'd lay down your life for your son, wouldn't you?
Of course.
I would, too.
I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I know I never have.
We don't stand together in this. Tough times. Might as well pack it in. Besides, you know, who knows? If we get really lucky, we might even pull it off.
Dixie? Dixie? Dix?
Oh!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
No, you didn't. I'm fine.
Listen, did anybody call to come by looking for Brooke?
Well, no, there were no calls, but Edmund came by asking to see her. I told him that she was sick and couldn't have any visitors.
Did he buy it?
No. He went over to grill Dimitri.
Well, okay, fine. I'll just have to catch up with him as soon as I can.
Are you gonna tell him?
Yeah, Edmund's trustworthy.
You want a soda?
Oh, no, thanks.
Tired?
I'm beat. And I'm not half finished with what I've got to do.
I hate to ask this.
What?
What happens if the law finds out what you're doing?
Dixie, I'm aiding and abetting a fugitive. If the law finds out what I'm doing, I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail? That can't happen, Ted. Not to you. Come on, you're pulling my leg, right, about prison?
No, I'm not. My entire wardrobe will consist of one bright orange jumpsuit if I can't find Brooke. Look at the bright side. If I get nailed, maybe I can do a story for the cutting edge from the inside.
Ted, you're not going to prison. You haven't done anything wrong.
Well, morally, no, but legally, all bets are off.
Well, I suppose I could bake a good cake.
I'll bet you can, too, but the file and the angel food ain't what it used to be.
You know what I mean. Anything I can do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And thanks. But if I play my cards right and everything works out the way it's supposed to, nobody's gonna need any cakes because nobody's gonna go to jail. The trick is to get Brooke back here before the wheels of justice start grinding my family into tiny little pieces.
Do you know where to start looking?
No, and the world is a big place.
Well, it's not gonna help Jamie if both his parents get sent up the river.
That's not gonna happen.
Dad, this is a big gamble.
Well, I used to be a pretty fair private eye once. If I have enough time...
Which you don't.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I'm sorry.
I'll keep that in mind. People I'm really worried about are my family. Jake, my father, Kelsey, they're risking big time for me and Jamie.
And Brooke, too.
You think they got a family package at Attica?
Very funny. Ted, your family is gonna get through this.
From your lips to God's ear. As much as I love the company, I better gird my loin and get to it. I'm never going to be able to thank you enough for what you're doing for me.
Well, I just hope it all works out.
I just hope that you're not sorry you came on board.
Oh, no way.
You sure?
You're doing the right thing, Ted. Okay? Good luck.
Thanks, Dix.
Hi. Sorry I can't pick up right now, but you know what to do. Wait for the beep. Brooke, are you there? Pick up if you're there. It's Belinda. Listen, honey, we're down at the courthouse waiting for you. The judge is asking for you. Brooke, if you pick up this message, come on down, honey. We're all waiting.